Good morning. Today is Monday, 25th May 2020. Let's see Unit 8. Are you scared? This is the class English, okay? Unit 8. Are you scared? Objective is read and compose sense and put it into practice the regular and irregular verb. Apply the grammar according to the fixed tense, developing the sense mentioned in the exercise. This Unit 8, Are You Scared? Is Spectre Learning. I can talk about plans and intention. Okay? This Spectre is learning. I can talk about plans and intention. Okay? Let's see the grammar focus. The grammar focus is present perfect question. Is the present perfect question. Okay, this is the grammar focus. Theory. The theory point 1 to ask about actions that occur in a period of time that has not yet ended. We use the present perfect in question. We form is using the auxiliary have or has for the third person singular, followed by the person and the main verb in participle. Repeat the point number 1. To ask about action that occur in a period of time that has not yet ended. We use the present perfect in question. We form it using the auxiliary have or has for the third person singular, followed by the person and the main verb in participle. Point number 2. The word order in the question is super important in English, so don't be careless when placing them. Observe. Repeat point number 2. The word order in the question is super important in English, so don't be careless when placing them. Observe. Let's see the example. Have you bought the newspaper? Repeat. Have you bought the newspaper? Next. Has he bought your homework? Repeat. Has he bought your homework? Next. Have they thought about it? Repeat. Have they thought about it? This is the theory to ask about action and the word order the question. Okay? Next. Form interrogative. The form interrogative is auxiliary verb. The auxiliary verb is have or has, plus subject, plus past participle, plus complement. Okay? The form interrogative is auxiliary verb, have or has, subject, past participle, and complement. Look at the example. Have you published the document? Repeat. Have you published the document? Spanish. ¿Has publicado el documento? Look at the example. The example is, what has Mary have done after college? Repeat. What has Mary have done after college? Spanish. ¿Qué ha hecho Mary después de la universidad? Next. Have you eaten Indian food? Repeat. Have you eaten Indian food? Spanish. ¿Has comido comida india? This is the form interrogative, auxiliary verb, subject, past participle, and complement. Okay? Affirmative. An affirmative is have or has plus subject plus past participle plus complement. Okay? This is the affirmative and negative. Okay? The form longer. The form longer is have or has plus subject plus not plus past participle plus complement. And form short is haven't or hasn't plus subject plus past participle plus complement. Let me repeat again right here. Affirmative is have or has, and then subject, and then past participle and complement. This is the affirmative form. And negative. The negative form long is have or has, subject, then not, past participle, and complement. This is the form long. And then the form short is haven't or hasn't, subject, past participle, and complement. Okay? This is affirmative and negative. And affirmative and negative. Okay? Let's see the question. Have I worked? And negative, have I not worked? Or haven't I worked? Next, affirmative, have you worked? Negative, have you not worked? Or haven't you worked? Affirmative, has he worked? Negative, has he not worked? Next, hasn't he worked? Affirmative, has she worked? Negative, has she not worked? Or hasn't she worked? Affirmative, has it worked? Negative, has it not worked? Or hasn't it worked? Affirmative, have we worked? Negative, have we not worked? Or haven't we worked? Affirmative, have you worked? Negative, have you not worked? Or haven't you worked? The last, affirmative, have they worked? Negative, have they not worked? Or haven't they worked? This is affirmative and then negative. Examples. Look at the examples in English and then Spanish. Okay? What is it? What have I done wrong? Repeat. What have I done wrong? Spanish. ¿Qué he hecho mal? Example number 2. Have you had fun today? Repeat. Have you had fun today? Spanish. ¿Te lo has pasado bien hoy? Example number 3. Why has he not called me? Repeat. Why has he not called me? Spanish. ¿Por qué no me ha llamado? Example number 4. Has she lost her talent? Repeat. Has she lost her talent? Spanish. ¿Ha perdido su talento? Example number 5. How has it changed over time? Repeat. How has it changed over time? Spanish. ¿Cómo ha cambiado con el tiempo? Next. Why have we had to sign this paper? Repeat. Why have we had to sign this paper? Spanish. ¿Por qué hemos tenido que firmar este papel? Next. Have you turned it off? Repeat. Have you turned it off? Spanish. ¿Lo veis apagado? Next. Haven't they thought about the consequence? Repeat. Haven't they thought about the consequence? Spanish. ¿No ha pensado en las consecuencias? This is the example, the question, okay, in English and then in Spanish, okay? Next. Okay. This is the verb have and has. It's conjugate dependent. Okay? You need to conjugate have and has on the subject of the tense. So, repeat. The verb have or has is conjugate dependent of the subject of the sense so. Okay? This is the pronouns. The pronouns and conjugate. Pronouns I, he, she, it, you, we, and they. Okay? This is the pronouns. Okay? And this is conjugate dependent of the subject of the sense. Okay? This is the conjugate have, has, or have. Let's see the conjugate pronouns and conjugates. Okay? I have. Okay? You put the pronouns I and you put have. Pronounce he is conjugate he has. And then pronounce she conjugate has. She has. And pronoun it conjugate has. It has. Next, pronounce you conjugate have is you have. And pronounce we conjugate have. Okay? And pronounce they conjugate have. And they have. Okay? This is the pronouns and this is the conjugate have or has. I is have. He, she, it is has. You and we and they is have. Okay? Right here say the verb have or has verb is conjugate depending I, he, she, it, you, we, and they. Okay? Depending of the subject of the sense. So you conjugate pronouns and conjugate. Okay? Repeat. I have. She has. He has, it has. And next, you have, we have, and they have. Okay? This is the verb have, and has is conjugate depending on the subject of the sense so. Okay? This is all the class. Thank you.